Today's true story from the Bible comes from the book of Genesis. In last week's story, God kept his promise to Abraham and Sarah, and they had a baby boy named Isaac. Isaac grew up and had a son named Jacob. Jacob had 12 sons, but one was his favorite. His name was Joseph. Joseph's brothers didn't like that Joseph was the favorite, so they got rid of Joseph and lied about what happened to him. He went through hard times, but God was with Joseph, and Joseph ended up with a very powerful job in Egypt. To make sure there was food stored to save the people when a famine would come to the land, and there would be very little food. When the famine came, Jacob sent his sons to get grain from Egypt. The brothers had to travel a very long way. Everyone tap your feet like you're walking. The brothers made it to Egypt, and for the first time in many years, Joseph saw his brothers. His brothers didn't recognize him. Now Joseph had an idea. He was going to see if his brothers had really changed. Joseph accused his brothers of doing something wrong and kept one brother in prison while he asked the rest of them to bring their youngest brother, Benjamin, back to Egypt. The brothers returned home. Let's march in place again. Lift your knees up high and march 3 times. Okay, stop marching. You're home. When they ran out of food again, they went back to Egypt with Benjamin, not knowing what would happen next. When Joseph saw his brothers, he asked them questions about their father and family. Later, as they were leaving with new bags of grain, Joseph hid one of his special cups in Benjamin's bag. Then Joseph had them stopped. Shout, "Stop!" The brothers were so scared when the hidden cup was found in Benjamin's bag. Judah, an older brother, offered to stay instead of Benjamin. At that moment, Joseph saw his brothers had changed. They loved and protected Benjamin. Joseph told them who he was. "I am Joseph, your brother." Joseph shared how God had protected him and never forgot about him. He told his brothers to bring the whole family to live in Egypt and that they would have everything they could ever need. Jacob and Joseph saw each other again and blessed Joseph's sons and his own. Through Joseph's story, God showed that he is a redeemer, which means to save from sin. From the very beginning, Jesus came to be the Redeemer. God is faithful.